Good morning, everybody. I am Dean the Turkey Legster. Welcome to Leu Gardens. Welcome in. I see Dawn in here, the Hitchhiking Bones. Good morning. Gloria Thibodeau, good morning. Welcome in. And welcome in, everybody. If you're watching on the replay, make sure to let me know that you were here. If you're watching and you are not subscribed, invite you to subscribe. And so yeah. So I know there are a few other friends that are live this morning. I'm gonna do a little stroll around here for a little bit here. There is a significant chance of rain. Tonio Tower, hello. Just got my notification. Wonderful. Yep, I just went live a couple minutes ago. So I'm glad YouTube is up and doing its work, doing its job. So good morning, Tony. Great to see you last week. So I came into the gardens instead of waiting outside near the entrance. So I decided, I decided this to be a little different. And I usually will start out the front and then walk in into the gardens. So I thought it would be great to just start already in the gardens. So over here is the Rose Garden, and we'll go over there shortly. We'll see what we see. I've not been here for a couple of months. I wanted to get here during the spring, but I was going to Disney, and I was had some health issues over the spring, but I'm here, and my membership here ends in September unless I renew. So I want to come back and see some things. Robin, I Heart Disney, good morning. Look at these pretty flowers right here. Some pretty planters here, some pots. Pretty flowers in here. So Leu Gardens, for those who don't know, is a botanical gardens here in East Central Florida. It is an Orlando address, but it's near the Winter Park area. If you're familiar with where Winter Park is, so it's kind of where Leu Gardens is. It's not that far from I-4 if you're driving in and want to stop off here on your way to the theme parks in Orlando. Yeah, Tony, I'd say it's about an hour, depending on which beach you're talking about. Like Daytona Beach would be right up I-4, probably about an hour's drive. But it is on the east side of Central Florida. And definitely worth it. Daily admission is $15 for adults. I think it's about 10 for children. And then they'll have different membership options. So I got a map. I'm not going to officially do this scavenger hunt today, but they just started this little fairy doors hunt. So here's one of them here. I saw a couple other ones coming in, and so if we see any, we will definitely check them out. But I'll come back to do that officially as a scavenger hunt. I'm gonna grab a couple pictures while I'm here for a thumbnail. But since it's been a little while since I've been to Leu Gardens, I just wanted to stroll around and see some things. And I don't know how long this will be. It's going to start getting hot. It might start raining. So, Tony, the gardens, the whole property is 50 acres. 50 acres. And they have benches all throughout if you need to sit down and rest. They do have a couple of restrooms in the gardens, as well as at the entrance in case you need that. This is the butterfly garden. Really nice. I've seen some butterflies. I don't know if they'll show up on the stream. There's some bees over here. Oh, there's a butterfly. Hello. Oh, it went away. There it is. It's flying off there. Flying off into the sunset. Well, not the sunset yet. It's like 9 o'clock or whatever it is. Into the sunrise. It's still kind of rising. So the nice thing about there being some cloud cover is maybe won't be as hot. But of course, if it starts to rain, we'll have to ski-dooch or dartle. Alright, so here's this new gardens. They had just put this in the last time I was here, so it looks a little more established now. There's some marigolds. This is pretty right here. This is dianthus. Over here we've got hot chili pepper. Hot chili pepper habanero. Here's celery. Celery. Here is cherry tomato. Here we go. We got some growing right here. So we just walk through over here. Ooh, here's something growing. This looks like another tomato. Maybe like a plum tomato. I don't see a sign for it right away. Or right here, I don't see a sign. That looks a lot like plum tomato.
And it's still flowering so nicely. What do you think about the Malabar when it's time to take out some of these things that I know you put them up really nice, but this is a big area. We can put the Malabar spinach on the ground.
So this right here looks like little grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes. Also, I don't see signs over there.
I know it looks pretty because you put it up, but maybe after one of these things dies out.
All right, let's come over here. We got some staff members over here looking at the garden. And chutney ingredients. We got a mango tree right here. They've got garlic, parsley over here. Ooh, this looks like some mint over here. Oh, nope, this is lemon balm. Cocktail ingredients. More garlic. This is parsley over here. I do know that. Yep. Some English thyme over here. Yeah, I got signs on here. Here's some more celery. Here's a pineapple, white jade pineapple.
And on this side, we're going to have
There's some more lemon balm. We have grown lemon balm at the house before. I kind of want to do some more gardening. I just put something in a couple pots. Would be kind of fun. Here we have false rosemary. Well, I don't want that. I want the real stuff. Come on now. Come on now. It's pretty though. It's pretty. This is pretty too. This is cranberry hibiscus. Okay. I think we'll keep walking. It's false rosemary. That's what it is. So, there's ladies over there talking. I don't know if this train's picking this up, but there's a spider web and a ugly little spider in the spider web. Good morning, Mom. Welcome in. I got here safely to Leu Gardens. They got the ladies over there just talking. So it's a little bothersome. trying to enjoy that part of the garden. So we're going to head over here to the rose garden and check that out. It looks like it is. There might be some rain coming in. So, yeah. If it does start raining, guys, I am going to end the stream. And we'll try it again another day. Just to let you know. But over here in the rose garden, they do have some little structures like gazebo. I guess they call them gazebos, maybe. You've probably seen them on my past streams. So if it does start raining and I'm in the area, then I'll be able to take shelter there to wrap things up. The rose garden can also tend to be a little warm, so that's another plus for coming in here when it's a little overcast. Alright, we'll come over here. Oh, look at this. Look at this pink. Pink, pink. Pretty, really pretty. Look at this. Bushes right here, rose bushes over here. And of course the fountain. I'm going to show this over here. This is pretty. Some white rose. White roses. Oh, wind. Getting windy. Windy. Alright, let's keep strolling around here. Look at some other color roses. Here's one. Some more orange color. Alright, and we'll head over here. These are kind of a light pinkish orangish color. They're pretty. So there's one of these portals that they set up for their 65th anniversary. They have several of these around. I think I showed them the last time I was here. Look at these pink roses. Here's another. A whole bunch more pink over here. See if I can get a close up of one. Right here. It's a good one. Yeah, do they have a red? Seems like they have some red. Oh, they have got some red ones over here. Kind of, they have some yellow and some red over here. Some yellow ones over here. Some of these roses look kind of like they kind of at the tail end of their life, but still hanging on. And it's another view of the inside part of the rose garden. It's so pretty in here. So that's one of those. They got these covers here, gazebos. I'm gonna call them gazebos. At the corners, so you can kind of, when you sit down, you can just kind of get a look at the whole gardens. Speaking of which, I think I'll head over here and maybe sit down for a minute, and then we'll get such a view. I think from here we may head maybe go down by the lake. Look at the water. So, here we go. Well, there's flowers in bloom. I think they're kind of, maybe not as many as there could be. So, unfortunately, you can't just look straight out and see the gardens, but you can see part of it. Just kind of sitting here and taking in the view. Really pretty in here. Really pretty. It's not that crowded. I think most of the people that are actually here are the workers, but there is a couple walking over there. This is just nice and relaxing. After I get done here, I am on my way back. I'm going to be stopping at Costco, which is always a little nerve-wracking. T-Town Mary Ellen, hello, welcome in. Coming up next Saturday, not this coming Saturday, but on the 20... I forget the date. We're going to be having a halfway to Christmas stream, and actually I'll be joined by T-Town Mary Ellen and Robin, I Heart Disney, along with Dawn from the Hitchhiking Bones. It's the 20th. Oh, thank you, Mary Ellen. That sounds familiar now. We're going to be talking about Christmas, all things Christmas. And a couple of days before that, which will be next week on Thursday, I'll be doing a Christmas Once Upon a Turkey Leg. So you'll get to hear a couple of favorite Christmas stories next week. And then coming up in July, I'm working out the details. I'm going to be doing a Christmas in July Once Upon a Turkey Leg and Turkey Legster Zone as well. So I'll have some guests on then, and we'll do some more Christmas stories, a couple more Christmas stories in July for Christmas in July. So just an excuse to have some Christmas. I want to keep walking, guys, because it just got a little more overcast, and I'm a little concerned that we might be having some rain come in this, early. There's one that will come over here to the middle of the rose garden again. Some of these bushes, rose bushes right here. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. All right. Let's walk down to the water, but we'll go the opposite way. You might be saying, Dean, how can we go to the water going the opposite way? I just mean we're going to take the scenic detour and I'm going to walk through the pretty portal. Ha 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 ha. Oh, they have this center. Mary Ellen, have a great day. Have a great, whatever day it is today. Have a great one. Thursday. Have a great Thursday. Today's Thursday? No, today's Wednesday. Sorry, today's Wednesday. Have a great Wednesday. It is Wednesday, isn't it? Someone help me out. Is it Wednesday? Well, yesterday was Tuesday. It is Wednesday. Okay, well, T-Town Mary Ellen will be live at 7, unless she isn't, on her channel, with a variety show, fun time of trivia and discussion on Disney topics. So 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, T-Town Mary Ellen on there with Dean of the Live Place and other friends. I've been on with Mary Ellen before. It's a fun show. Mary Ellen's been on my channel a couple times. It is Wednesday. I thought so, because yesterday was Thursday. I mean Tuesday. Yesterday was Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Thursday. Tomorrow, guys, I am on the fence about going down to Disney. Part of the reason is I'm kind of watching the gas prices. They seem to have gone up between last week and yesterday when I went to my appointment. I noticed they'd gone up. So I'm thinking about whether I want to use the gas to go down to Disney tomorrow. But there's also a significant chance of rain tomorrow, so I don't know if I'd plan on streaming. So stay tuned. I might just go and enjoy a park day and just get a bunch of shorts. Oh, hi squirrel. There's some squirrels over here. So stay tuned to the channel, guys. Hi. I don't know if you can see him that well. You kind of blend into the background, little guy or lady. I do have a little umbrella with me, so if it does start raining, which it almost sounds like it's doing, but I think it's just wind. Oh, hi. Oh, here's another of the fairy doors. Right here. really nice. So yeah, we're gonna go over here. We'll go down by the lake. Look across the lake. Lake Rowena. Rowena is the lake. And it's a nice little view. There's another ferry door over here. Yeah, another ferry door. Okay. Let's head around here. Here's where we just came from. We just walked down over here. It's a big bunch of bamboo over here. So nice here. So nice. And a bench. Another bench. I think it's time for them to do some pressure washing on here. Just saying, it looks a little green and yucko. Yeah, I had heard that about bamboo, that it's a grass. It's been a while. It's interesting to think about. Don't think of grass as being that tall or having that quality to it. You know, the more like a wood quality. We're gonna come down here. We'll find a bench. There's one over here. Oh, Jason Thibodeau, welcome in. Hello. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. $20 super chat for 4 gallons of gas. Well, actually, yeah, that'll be a little more than 4 gallons. The price is right around $4 right now. But thank you, Jason, so much. Definitely appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. So we're gonna come over here and we'll relax by the lake. I think we'll sit here for a few minutes and then I'll go ahead and sign off. Oh, well, maybe I won't sit here. A bunch of water on it, on the bench. Let's go see what this bench looks like. And then I might just have to get my happy little rear end wet. Sorry, I didn't have to say that out loud. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, this looks... Okay, I'm going to come back over to this other bench. Just because I think I like the view a little better over here. And then I'll sit down and I'm just going to sit. Okay. This end looks a little less wet. Go ahead and sit down. All right. Oh my. Well, here is the lake, guys. Lake Rowena. I'm gonna see if I can get out my water here with one hand. I think I'll set you guys down on the bench just for a second, so take in the view for a minute. All right, I'm back. Robin, I'm not sure if people fish. I don't think people are fishing like from the garden side, but there are homes over there. So maybe they do over there. But this guy down here might fish. There's some kind of bird in there. I've also seen some turtles. Robin, I have not seen any gators, but it is a body of water in Florida, so there's pretty much definitely probably likely gators in there. I just haven't seen any, and to be honest, I like it that way. Alright guys, well I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. I'm going to head out. I don't want to get caught in any unpleasant weather. Otherwise I would go a little longer, I think. But we saw a few areas, the rose garden, we saw the butterfly garden, and the where they have like the vegetables and the herbs. I'm gonna look for some more of those fairy doors and get something to put on the official thumbnail for when I come back, and we'll do that scavenger hunt another day, when there maybe isn't such a high chance of rain. But yeah, so guys, have a gobble-tastic day. Thank you so much. Next week I will definitely be streaming from Disney. On Wednesday I will be at the Magic Kingdom. I will be live Saturday night for the Turkey Lakester Zone at 8 p.m. and I will be live Monday morning at 8 a.m. for Rooster Mode Activated. And next Thursday, of course, a halfway to Christmas version or edition of Once Upon a Turkey Leg. I did a Once Upon a Turkey Leg last night. There was a special Tuesday night edition reading Disney's Cars stories. Cars is officially 20 years old as of yesterday. So if you missed that, check that out. Spring Blossom Fairy, hello. I am getting ready to go ahead and sign off, but thanks for popping in. And so yeah, guys, I'll be back here to Leu Gardens in a couple weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. So watch the channel. I'll be back. We're going to do the scavenger hunt, and it'll be fun. We'll see more flowers. Alright guys, so I'm going to let you enjoy this view for a few moments before I sign off. Thanks again for watching. Take care. Have a gobble-tastic day, guys.